Good morning. This is Karen O'Neill from beautiful Mexico. I'm in La Cruz de Nayarit and so happy to be hosting you this morning. I see lots of beautiful people on. This is our Monday morning miracle call, and we call it that because it just seems like a miracle, the things that are happening to us. And what we do here is we share our beautiful stories. So right now, be thinking of one of your stories. We're going to make it quick and succinct. How I was, what I did, and we're going to start 15 minutes with X39, then we can move to other patches, and how I am now. That's how you do it. And we don't make any claims, medical claims at all. We do not profess to diagnose, treat, or cure any named diseases. What we do is we use this wonderful technology and we let our bodies do the work, and well, they might, heal right up, who knows, but that's our body's business. All right, so let's go for it. And think of your stories. You can raise your hand. There's a place on there where it says reactions, I think, and you raise your hand. Please keep your hand up until you're done speaking, and then as you unmute, would you also take your hand down? And I will try to keep you in the order that you are here. Like I see already, beautiful Dolly is in line. We got one brave soul. And welcome to everybody. Whether you're brand new or been here for a long time, we're so happy to welcome you. We especially want to give a big welcome to the new people, because you need to know how valued you are and what a wonderful community this is to share with each other. So Dolly, get us started.
Well, good morning. I had a big, huge lump right here, and the doctors, even at great, well-known clinics, told me it was goiter. I don't know if I can say that, but okay, so it was goiter. Well, I said, how sure are you? And he goes, 99% sure. And I said, well, how would you be 100% sure? And he said, I'd have to do a biopsy. So they did a biopsy, they removed everything, and I haven't had any C word stuff for 20 years, but I did have a lump here, and that lump just stayed and stayed and stayed and didn't grow or anything. So I kept asking doctors, and they said, well, it was scar tissue and I'd have to live with it. After being on the X39 for 3 days, it's gone, and it stayed gone. It had, I'm just amazed.
Wow.
Miracle one.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it. It seems like a miracle, but it is.
Sure is.
I love it. Okay. Well, while we're waiting for some more people to decide to bless our community and share, there's Donna. Let's go with Donna. Come on in, Donna.
Everybody, my name is Donna, and I started on the patches. I signed up at the event that David Smith did here in Orlando, and I signed up that weekend, and I didn't really feel anything for a while. And then after about 2 months, first of all, about a year ago, I tripped and fell and bounced my head off the pavement and got a concussion and a whiplash, and I was really suffering with a lot of neck pain. And I didn't really feel much when I first started, but after about 2 months, I knew I'm a hairdresser, so I stand with my hands up in front of me all day, and my back hurts a lot. And I noticed after about 2 months that back pain was gone. And when I would go out like to an amusement park, standing in line would hurt my back. And I went out to Disney with my niece and her little boy, and we tromped all over Disney for 14 and a half hours, and I didn't have any pain. However, I went and rode on a roller coaster with my great nephew, and when the roller coaster went to the side, my back went click, and I was still okay for the rest of the day. But the next day, I woke up and all my pain was back again. I'm like, ah! So that 2-minute roller coaster ride was not worth it. But so I kept using my patches, and I said, well, if it worked before, it'll work again. And now it's been about a month and a half, and I'm starting to get, my pain level is going down. So it's still working, it's just that now I realize that 2 minutes on a roller coaster is not worth 2 months worth of pain. No promise to God, no more roller coaster. But I'm just, saying that it is getting, the pain level is going down, and I'm very happy, and I'm a satisfied customer, and I think I'm going to keep coming back.
Yay, Donna. Donna, keep coming back. You're never going to be sorry. Ever, ever, ever. I promise you. Awesome. Thank you. No more roller coasters. Okay. Dushenka? I don't know if I said your name right.
Yes, you did say it right. So what I wanted to share is that just my most recent story, I tore the meniscus in my knee, and there was a lot of swelling and pain, and you know, I was using the patches, all the patches, and there was some improvement, but it just wasn't, it still was bothering me. And Thursday and Friday I was dancing in the Cinderella ballet, and I was like, I can't be limping during the ballet. So last Monday I just decided to put the X39 directly on the knee where there was, instead of putting it where I usually do. And I wore X39 on that knee all of last week, and I danced the ballet and I didn't have any problem. And I mean, because of the ballet, I was up past midnight every night and still getting up at 5 a.m. to take care of the rabbits and the fish and all the other stuff I do. And usually that would have a big impact on me. I like to get 8 to 10 hours of sleep. Thank you very much. But I'm fine. And even being at the theater from 3 to 9, dancing 2 shows back to back, my knee, it's not inflamed. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't look anything like it did. And all I did differently was put the X39 directly on it instead of at the spots recommended in the instruction book. So
Dushenka, thank you for that. I think it's Dr. Tom that says sometimes just moving something 1/4 of an inch can make a difference. So do experiment, you guys, and try different things, because it can make a big difference where you put it. Hallelujah. That is a big deal. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. Okay, let's go with Deborah. This is awesome.
Hi, my name is Deborah Hawkins, and I've been on X39 for about a year and a half now, and there's so many things that are going on with my body that you don't even really appreciate. But I had a chronic cough for over 10 years, and it would always interrupt me talking or people talking, and it was just very annoying. My husband would always say, where's that cough coming from? Why do you have that cough? Why is it getting worse? Well, I got on the X39, and probably within the first month or two, the cough went away. I started sleeping better. I had more energy. And it's like, you don't even know how much it's really doing behind the scenes. You start putting it on for one thing, and then you get rid of something that has chronically bothered you for so long. I'm just so grateful that my body is working at its best potential because the X39.
Oh, that's awesome, Deborah. Thank you so much for sharing. And it is true. You put it on for one thing and then something else disappears and you think, oh, how did that happen? It's just amazing. So, and something you've had for 10 years and gotten worse and worse, there's no doubt what made the difference. So that's fabulous. Thank you for sharing.
Beautiful babies.
Okay, let's go with Christina.
Good morning. How are you?
Great. How about you?
Doing well. I don't know what got me thinking about this story, but one of the guys that we patched had gotten stem cell injections, and it cost him, I don't know, like $6,000, he said, and it lasted like 6 months. And he's an old rodeoer, and he had retired because his knees and stuff were so bad. And so he's about ready to go back and get some more. And he found out they'd went way high. And he's like, oh gosh. So he said, I still might do that. Well, he ran into us and we started patching him, and he's back to rodeoing.
Wow. Wow, that is so cool. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper than injections and a lot more sure that it's going to work and keep working.
That's right. That's right. Super exciting, huh?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Christina. That is fabulous. Hey, you guys, remember when you're done, when you unmute, would you also put your hand down unless you have another question or story? Awesome, thank you. And let's see, let's go with Rashada? Or Rashida? Come on in, Rashida.
Hi, everyone. So I want to introduce my daughter Shamima's newest brand, Partner, personally sponsored. Her name is Roshni Naika. She is an audiologist. She has a wonderful, wonderful story. And I think if anyone's belief was at less than a 10, this is going to change it. Roshni, are you here?
Hi, everybody. I'm here.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, this is Habi Avi.
Hi, everybody.
So we have a fantastic story to tell you. Habi had a little accident in November last year, and he was unable to walk for a while. And in January, he had an operation done, and the orthopedic surgeon told him that it would take about 2 to 3 months before he gains use of his right leg. But 3 months down the line, nothing happened. So we went to chiropractors and biokineticists and reflexologists, you name it, OT, physio. And the biokineticist told us in April that it would take at least 18 months before he can walk again. So we were friends with Rashida and Shamima, and they introduced us to Dr. Tom Atlin. And we got on a call with him on the 4th of May, ordered our patches, started patching on the 10th of May. On day 1, all the tingling that Avi had on the opposite side disappeared within hours. Day 2, no medication, and he was taking 22 tablets a day. No pain, slept through the night. It was amazing, really beyond our expectation. On day 5, the drop foot that he had lifted. He had movement. It was amazing. On day 7, he was able to walk with lunch for me. Day 14, so just 2 weeks down the line, no crutches. He was able to walk with no crutches. And day 15, for the first time in 6 months, we went shopping. No crutches, no pain. It was amazing. Day 17, he was able to curl his toes. And for us, that was a big win, really big win. 3 weeks down, knees have absolutely no creaking. There was no bone-on-bone pain. It was amazing. And day 29, this past Saturday, he was on the soccer field with the Newcastle Legends, just cheering them on and walking, and it was amazing. We're on day 31 now, and I think it's been such an awesome journey for us.
Yeah, it has been. And yeah, I feel like I'm 51, but I feel like I'm 40. So it's really amazing. And I've lost a lot of weight, but I've picked up quite a bit, and I'm really excited, and everything's going okay. No medication, no pain, no discomfort. My appetite's good. I sleep like a baby through the night. And yeah, thank you to Rashida, Shamima, Dr. Tom, and my wife for finding me this miracle. It's really awesome.
So we're definitely,
we share with love.
Thank you so much.
Well, I'm going to ask forgiveness in the beginning, but you have so inspired me. I have to say, with LifeWave, miracles are happening every day. Sorry about that. I'm just so inspired. That's a beautiful story. So I'm curious, they said 18 months before you could walk. So how long was it actually before you could walk with the patches?
About
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks.
And that's from the time he said it would be 18 months, or is that later?
Well, we started on the 10th of May. That was about 2 weeks after we were told. And just 2 weeks later, he's been walking. And driving.
That's so incredible to understand what a difference that made. Like weeks? or many months. Oh my gosh, thank you. That was so inspirational. I hope
It
you
literally
find a
happened
way to put that on our website.
We'll get there.
Yeah, and the energy level is just wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome. Hey, I'm wondering, Jonathan, would you care if I bring Dr. Tom in? Because he seems to be the one that got them some help there. Maybe he has something to add to this story. Would that be okay with you, Jonathan?
Sure, sure.
Okay, Dr. Tom, come on in.
Yeah, just a quick little addendum. And doesn't it just bring goosebumps? It's stunning, really. Hold on just a moment. Let me pull over here so I can look at everybody. Makes you emotional. I just wanted to point out the technologies, we talk about consistency. It's so important to be in communication with the people who shared it with you. And it's so important to keep a journal. And one of the great things that a lot of our success stories, you'll notice a theme. They're paying attention and they're telling their story. There's a healing power to actually telling the story. And the other thing I wanted to say about Avi is because a body that was in great shape once remembers quickly. And he's an athlete and he's in great shape, and they have good lifestyle habits. So a body like that is just ready for an extra little nudge, and all of a sudden you give it the nudge and it remembers. So if you were in good shape, I like to ask people, how long has it been since you were what you would consider 100%? And if it's within 5 or 10 years, you're going to get some nice results pretty quick. If it's, if we're talking decades of pathology, then stay consistent, keep coming back.
That is wonderful insight. Thank you, Dr. Tom. Thanks for adding in there. I appreciate you coming in.
And thank you, Roshni, for just a beautiful story. And Avi. And Shamima.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We'll have their sponsor, Shamima, here pretty soon to tell her miracle story, too. That takes another half an hour.
It's worth it, right? Woohoo! Oh, this is so much fun. Okay. Hey, Jonathan, thank you for being so gracious, and come on in.
Hey, my pleasure. My pleasure. I just want to be a part of the team. So I agree with him. He's 51 and feeling 40. I'm 61 feeling 40. So a partner of a partner of a partner. Okay, we're going down 3 levels. His name is Ezra. His father is 93, and he said if you can think of it, he has it. Problem with his heart, problem with those extra cells, problem with sugar. He hasn't walked since February of last year. Okay, he's been on the X39 for approximately, I want to say, a month. He's the man, the father himself told the doctor, because the doctor was trying to put him on more medicine. He said, you know what? That's it. I'm done. No more medication. So my friend's sister is taking care of their father. She is a nurse. She's all about the medicine. He's like, no, use the X39. She started using it, didn't believe it, and started feeding him all the things the doctor said that he shouldn't get fed, which was good food, which has nutrients in it. The father has, his sugar level is better than it's ever been. Can I say that?
I think so.
Yeah, his sugar level is better than it's ever been. Everything about him that is wrong, I mean, everything. He said he's got everything. Everything about him that is wrong is getting better. And yesterday, he stood up and took a step.
Woo! That's so cool.
So he's looking forward. Ezra is looking forward to his father doing some more walking, and I can't wait either. 93 years old, and he's starting to turn back time. Thank you, guys.
I love it. Thank you. Yes, being in this business, using these patches, we look forward to our birthdays. We do not mind seeing them at all. When you get better on your birthday than you were before, no problem. Thank you, Jonathan. That's so inspiring.
It's a bragging point we can use, right?
Yes. And I want to add in there, I don't know when I ever was in really good shape in so many years. I feel better than I did in my 30s, 40s, and 50s, and most of my 60s. I mean, what more can you ask for? Okay, so awesome. Thank you, guys. This is just so much fun. Allie, come on in. Thank you, Jonathan.
I had a couple of things. I lost the nerve that controls your breathing and your heart and all that in surgery a long time ago. And the doctors kept putting me on more and more medicine, and everything was getting worse. And I was having more frequent things where my heartbeat wasn't regular. It was hard to breathe. And I got on the patches. The X39 and the X49 made a really big difference, because now I don't have any, as in zero, really bad episodes that the cardiologist said would keep getting more frequent and worse as I get older.
Oh my goodness.
And this morning I was awakened with a horrible shooting pain, like my leg was in a vice. I had ice wave in reach. I put it on and instantly the pain was gone.
Wow. Oh my gosh. That's wonderful. That is so exciting, Allie. Wonderful. Hey, Dr. Tom, your hand's still up. I know you're driving. Don't worry about putting down if you don't need to, but if you need to come on in, come on back in. And thank you. And now we don't have any more hands up. I'm going to tell you really quick while I'm waiting for, oh, wait, I don't have to wait anymore. That looks like, come on in. Come on, Donnie. I'm not sure if I said that right.
Right. You pronounced it perfectly. So
Awesome.
I've had some tingling and numbness in my hands, and it's getting really hard to make a fist. And about a week and a half ago, I started experimenting with the X39 and the glutathione, and I had actually taken one of the X39s and put it right on my wrist. And within moments, I could start to feel my hands not tingling as much. They weren't as swollen and red, and I could make a fist. And that lasted. It lasted for about 32 hours until I put on another patch, and I've just been practicing with them. And today, my hands were really starting to hurt. I took a break for a day to see, if I could really see the difference, And so I put the Eon on, and the pain is going away. They've been really, really tingly. They haven't gone numb, but they're very tingly, and it just feels to me like something is definitely working. Because I am able to make a fist. Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Beautiful story. These are all so inspiring. You guys, make sure you send this out to everybody you know who needs to know more about how they can be helped with the patches. I did have one of those things where your body attacks itself, and it was related to my thyroid. And after about 3 years using the patch, I don't have any signs of any of that body attacking itself anymore. To me, that's a miracle in itself, because sometimes once you have one of those, you get more of them. So hallelujah on that one too. And hey, Christina, come on back in.
I have a question for you. I've got a little gal on the call right now. Her name's Monica. She's checking out the patches and learning about them and stuff. And one of the things she said to me is she's been stuffy, like she can't breathe, and it doesn't matter when it is. Like it can be, in the fall, the winter, the spring, whenever. She's had it for a little while. She also has like heartburn and shoulder pain, joint, knees, lower back, and all that too. But I was wondering what patches, hopefully you don't mind me asking the question, what patches would you guys suggest her to use?
Who would like to address that? I know there's people more qualified than me.
I had problems with my breathing. And when I started using the X39, it just made an amazing difference with me. I mean, just the X39. So I'm just going to say that. And if somebody has something else to say, I'm going to move out the way.
Okay, and if you have something else, just come on in. Don't wait for me to call on you.
I have something. It's a story. This is Marty. And my sister had that stuffiness for years. And within 1 month of being on X39, she noticed it was all gone.
Wow.
And that was just on X39.
Perfect. See, and also experiment, you know, try different things. I find Eon is so good with almost anything, whether it's you're hurting or you have some inflammation or something, put it on. Even if you have indigestion, put it on right, you know, where your stomach is. Like if you push it, it makes you want to burp. Put it right on there, usually within 5 minutes, that's gone. I don't know if, is that a medical?
Karen, I tried
Yes.
something like that. I had a roommate. We took a trip to Cuba this year, and she was my roommate. And this lady had stuffiness of her nose for years, every day. I gave her Eon patches right on her sinuses there, and almost immediately the stuffiness went away and stayed away. So she
Wow.
didn't have any problem.
Thank you. Thank you. And I appreciate you coming in when you have something to do with the story we're talking about. That's perfect because I'm not a mind reader, so I can't ever tell for sure. Although sometimes I have an idea. Okay, awesome. All right.
Thank you.
That question, does that help?
Yes, thank you so much.
You can also go on the website and look up things and find stories on there too of similar things.
Perfect.
So, okay, awesome. Okay, now let's see if I can figure out our order here. Christina, were you done? I think you were done. And let's go with Jerry.
Good morning, everybody. Hi, Karen. Thank you. One of the things I like to put out to everybody, just to remember, when I'm coming up on 3 years, my friend Janet called me and knew how sickly I was, but she didn't know everything was wrong with me, which is a multiple of health issues. And I want people to know that what you want done might not be happening because you have other severe things that the patches that are so very, very smart know they have to go to first. And it's going to help you the best where it's going to go, the perfect place. Let's put it that way. They know where to go. And like I'm going on 3 years, and now one of my major problems that I got from severe back surgery is now lightening up because the severe pain I had with the left foot that it left me with multiple complications is getting better. So I just want people to know, don't give up. Just keep going, keep going. It's helping. But there's no mistake. They're helping and your health's going to get better. So thanks, Karen.
Thanks for reminding us of that, Jerry. That's so important. And we're almost at the bottom of the hour. We have room for everybody that's on here. Maybe another. We're going to go with, I believe it's Sunshower, then Robin.
Morning, everybody. I'll be fast. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Don't ever give up. Thanks for that, Jerry. And so in 2 days, whatever it is, 3 days, I'm going to be 75. How am I doing, you guys? So my hair, I don't know if you can tell, but my hair is getting darker. You know, I like the silver color. It's pretty and everything, but you know, it's kind of fun to think about my age is going backwards. And I got to get that scale that Gregory talked about to find out what my biological age is. Because not only can I smell, and I could never smell for 72 years, but you know, I do feel very vibrant. I feel very healthy. I do drink good water every single day. And when I go on my walks, it's been said before, I don't need as much water when I go on my walks. I'm noticing. So there you have it.
Awesome. Thank you, Sunshower. Then we have Robin, then Trish, and then Maran. Okay, come on in.
Well, good morning, everybody. Many of you know I had an injury on Christmas Eve, and they told me it would be a year, and I said I'm not buying that one. And I saw the doctor for the last time recently, and he said we did great. We made the right decision by not having surgery, and my dislodged bone that was completely broken at the neck of my humerus, that's the upper arm. It was really bad. But the X39 and 49 to the rescue sped up the recovery, X39 and X49 grew great bone. And I've got before and after pictures on my Facebook. I put it on the Facebook page a while ago, but the doctor was thrilled. And the PT and the doc say I'm, close to 8 weeks ahead of schedule. So I'm doing really well. I just have a little bit of mobility left, and don't buy into what they tell you. I think we've heard that enough times this morning. Just kind of deflect it, put a little shield of Teflon on, and don't buy into it, because our world is different and things get better much quicker.
Thank you, Robin.
Back to you.
That is so true. I'm guessing you're going to accelerate even more than the 2 months by the time it's all said and done. It's just a guess.
Just a little bit left more of mobility, and I'm getting my strength back, and it's been amazing. Yeah, thank you.
Woohoo! Oh, I love these stories. Trish, come on in. Oh, can't hear you. Unmute, girl. I think you tried. There you go.
Hi, my name is Trish. I've been on the patches about 6 months. I'll be 69 next month, so almost a month for each decade. What was I gonna say? So I started using the patches because I have a lot of joint pain. I've been a nurse, an ICU nurse, for almost 30 years, hips, knees, feet. And I just wanted to say, don't be afraid to put the patch just wherever you feel is best. I've been using the X39 on my right hip, and I wear the X49 on either my neck or, below my belly button. And then I alternate that every couple of days with an ice wave, and it's really significantly helped my hip. I have twins who are 20, and my son, while they're home from college, my son's like a petri dish. So I caught, a little cough and drip from him, and I've been using the glutathione. Sometimes on my foot where it hurts, sometimes on my throat where I feel the drip is more on my thyroid side of my body, or sometimes up here on my sinus. And I feel like putting the patches wherever your problem is really helping me, getting creative that way. That's all I want to say.
Awesome.
Thanks.
And your skin is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. And also with the hair, now I've been growing my hair out, 2.5 years, and it was more white. It looks like it's getting darker to my own natural color also. Same as Sunshower. So.
Yeah, look at my eyebrows, you guys. They used to be almost 100% white, and now they're almost 100% not white. So it's fun. Okay, hey, let's move on to Maran. Although you went away. Oh no, you didn't went away. I went away.
Hi. So Robin, I just want to let you know my story about my arm, along with a stiff shoulder and 2 tears. And the doctor told me the same thing. It would take me a year. And in 4 months, I was back to swimming and actually doing laps. I was doing 36 laps at one point. I'm not back at that point, but I'm definitely swimming probably 20 laps. But I had no pain at 4 months. So congratulations. My story is my kitty cat is my shadow, and I was going downstairs a couple weeks ago, and she got under my feet, and I kind of twisted my knee a little bit. And I thought, oh, that kind of hurts a little bit. And I just put an Eon on. I thought, well, I always wear X39 every day. So I added Eon and just put it on my knee. And within an hour, the pain went away.
Yay.
So, and then one last story quickly, because I know we're almost done. I have a customer, and she has a vein on her leg, and it was inflamed. She wears about 3 patches a day. She's 87 years old. And she told me this morning that there's no inflammation. It's all gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Woohoo. Woohoo. That's so good. Oh my gosh. These are great stories, guys. What a beautiful morning we've had. Thank you. Every single one of you shared. You have any more? Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay. Thank you so much. I want to make sure. Anyway, we really appreciate all the stories and everybody on listening. Oh, Candy came on. Let's go ahead and listen to you, Candy. And then we're going to go back to Robin and Gregory. Come on in, Candy.
I know you guys don't know me. It's just the first time I actually been on the Zoom. My friend keeps sending me the link and I'm always way too busy.
Well, welcome, welcome,
But
welcome.
I don't know if you remember, it's been maybe a year ago or a couple years ago. I was in the hospital for probably about a year. I have lupus. I have lupus so bad that my kidneys shut down. They just quit working, and so they tried a bunch of medicine, you know, because they really didn't want to do dialysis. But they tried a bunch of medicines, even chemo. I did so many different things,
Want
you
to
know,
remind
do
you,
something to.
careful, Candy, about mentioning medical names, okay?
Oh,
We don't.
okay. Thank you. Yeah, my first time, so sorry.
Okay, it's okay.
Anyway, so they tried a bunch of things and nothing seemed to be, you know, the standard procedure. Nothing was working to get my kidneys to restart. And so they put me on dialysis. And my body wasn't taking very well to the dialysis, probably because of my lupus. So a friend of mine, Gary, he was telling me about the patches, you know, and I'm kind of skeptical of pretty much everything. I'm like, yeah, right. You know, but he sent me some and I tried them, and I was in a wheelchair I couldn't even walk. My body was just done. And the doctor, he told me, he's like, well, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. It's about living. He said that he's like, you might live through this 5 years if you're lucky, because of how sick I am. And I don't know if Gary told you the story, but I got on the patches. And instantly, first it started scaring me because it started giving me all this energy, and I was so lethargic. I didn't know what to do with all this energy. I was like, whoa, what is wrong with me? So I would only wear them for like a couple hours at a time because they were so strong to me. But now I can wear them all the time. But I started getting better. I started feeling better. My skin started getting better. My eyes were so yellow. And my aunt said, Candy, she said, I've never seen your eyes that white before. The whites of my eyes just started clearing up. Everything was clearing. I was able to walk. I was able to get a job while on dialysis. I was able to start walking again. I started feeling so much better. I felt like $1 million. I felt like I could just run a marathon, even though my body was still doing pretty bad. And now they're saying that I might even be eligible for a kidney transplant.
Wow.
So I'm hoping if I do that, I'm hoping, you know, to be doing the patches during that whole time and giving everybody some updates on that. But it made me, it's really helped me do a complete turnaround.
Yes, what an inspirational story. That's where that word miracle comes in, even though it's science. It's wonderful. And yes, keep us updated. We want to hear what's going on. We want to know everything. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
That's my dear friend Candy, you guys, the one I told you about a while back.
Yeah, awesome.
Beautiful.
It doesn't make you feel
Thank you,
proud
Candy.
we're able to make a difference. That's so awesome. We just need to keep sharing, you guys, people. And here's the thing. Nobody's going to believe what we tell them. How can you believe it? Everybody says, oh, if it sounds too good to be true, it can't be true. Well, it's true, but people need to experience it. And that's what you guys are all doing. So thank you. Thanks you for coming on and sharing your experiences and blessing this community. And I'm going to turn this right over to Robin and Gregory. Thank you, everybody.
All right. Well, thank you, Karen. Thanks, everyone, for your wonderful stories and the wonderful miracles we get to share on Monday mornings. And this evening, we're going to be sharing some success tips. We have a brand new director we're going to be introducing to you tonight. We have some new videos on best practice use of your LifeWay back office as you're building your business. And, and we also have the announcement that our manager and director matching bonus program is officially come to a conclusion. That $15,000 bonus pool has been expended, and we're going to be notifying all the recipients this week to begin sending out the payments, sending out the bonuses to everyone. So we're really happy to be able to do that. And Robin, do you have anything you wanted to share about tonight?
Well, I just wanted to thank Karen and everyone for a great call this morning. And tomorrow night we have Dr. Kathy Wong, hosted by Janet. And always a treat to have our wonderful Tuesday night calls with the new format. People are loving it. And Gregory, you want to tell people where they can access it?
I think old stuff.
Oh, okay. So our new on Tuesday night is we're calling it our LifeWave X39 Showcase. And we do have a 24/7 replay that you can watch a previous recording. And that's very simply Live Younger Replay, singular, liveyoungerreplay.com. So you can go there and watch a 30-minute version of the new Live Younger Showcase PowerPoint presentation by yours truly and a couple of our healthcare practitioners. So thanks, everyone.
What about the new patching party website?
We'll go ahead and talk about that.
Well, thank you, Liz, once again.
Who created it?
Yeah, we're always looking at ways to make it easier and easier. And Liz did this one on her own. Oh my gosh. So for those of you that want to do home parties, everything's in one place. And it's Live Younger Patching Party. And I think it's not plural. Liz, correct.
LW Patching Party.
What?
Liz, you want it?
Oh,
Liz,
that's right. LY.
Yes, it's LY patchingparty.com.
Yes, lypatchingparty.com. So check out that website. Everything you need for a patching party is there, and you'll see which tools and listen to the wonderful event. And that's on there too, right, Liz? The
Yes,
one
it is.
Thursday morning. So you might want to listen to that first because people are doing these patching parties and having amazing results. And this gives you leverage. You have more than one person. And if you have someone new in your business, launch party for them and their business, and the people and use the format and help them launch. They could become a manager at their first patching party. It could happen. All right.
And to view that
thank
video,
you, Sunshower, for putting that in the chat.
I was just going to say, and to view that video that Robin's referencing, just go to the bottom of the page and click on the tools, and it's at the very top of the second page there.
Great.
Yeah, and for those of you that missed it, we did have a wonderful call a few Thursdays ago on doing a patching party, and Valerie Mitchell did a brilliant job of pointing to the tools and having them read it. And it'll show you which tools, and our site, Live Younger Tools, has all the tools on it that she refers to. So have fun inviting people over, being social. Maybe, honey, maybe we should do one on our deck, our new deck.
Maybe so. Could happen. So thanks, everyone. Just just keep on patching, and we'll see you on one of the upcoming calls. Have a beautiful Monday, a beautiful week.
And we're gonna be gone next week, so I'm not sure who's there, but we'll be off in what it looks like in Liz's back. Yes, so we'll be in touch. Bye-bye.
Thanks,
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks,
Thank
Karen.
you.
Good job.
Thank
Bye.
you for the Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Liz.
Bye.
Nail it, Karen.
Testimonies, everyone.
Great call.
Wonderful
Bye.
session.
Bye.
Energy. Energy.